Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for my week 7 presentation on the Environmental Protection Agency, my outline for the critical assignment. I will begin my paper by going over the mission for the Environmental Protection Agency, which is to protect human health and the environment. To fulfill that mission, its duties include the review and regulation of everything from the air quality to water quality and waste management. Fun fact is that in 1989, the individual agency standards were actually replaced with a single regulation applicable to all employees of the executive branch. So essentially, the Code of Ethics or the Compliance Code of Ethics were implemented by the United States government and the United States Office of Government Ethics. I will move on to discuss the compliance-based ethics in the Environmental Protection Agency. First, by going over Kantian ethics by Immanuel Kant, and specifically the categorical imperatives, formulation 1 and 2, because regardless of their desires, they must adhere by the rules set in place, which my example I provided was gifts between employees and the misuse of their position. Then I will discuss Thomas Hobbes' theory of contractarianism and the explicit or implicit social contract that the EPA employees have with the public. So it is a federal regulation that government employees enter into a contract with the people that they serve to perform ethically according to the written rule. And then this also can go back to the administrative theory that we discussed with Taylor and efficiency and scientific management, just the fact that everything is set out, laid out in rules so everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing and how they're supposed to behave. I will then move on to discuss value-based ethics, and that is first with utilitarianism by John Stuart Mill, that essentially it's just the greatest good for the greatest number of people, and I will be utilizing the human research ethics example under utilitarianism, and that the human subjects are essentially taking one for the team for the greater good of the public. Also implementing virtue theory by Aristotle and character rather than a set of rules, so doing the right thing for public health at the right time and being transparent with its research. And then a public administration theory that would apply for value-based ethics would be Maslow's motivational theory. I will then discuss the ethics training within the Environmental Protection Agency. There is an initial orientation for all new employees within 90 days of hire. Then there is also annual training consisting of the review of the principles, standard of conduct, any supplemental standards of conduct, criminal conflicts of interest, ethics, official contact information, and any other supplemental training documents. And then every 2 years, the EPA holds an SES forum with a 1-hour ethics presentation in Washington, D.C., which will conclude my entire critical assignment paper. So thank you folks so much. I really appreciate it and can't wait to watch your presentations.